Hey YouTube, didn't expect to see me back again so soon, huh? Today, we're going to talk about how to approach transgender women here on Bambie. Because as we all know, I myself, I'm a transsexual. So I'm going to kind of give you some guides, pointers, and advice on a lot of people have been coming to me asking, well, how do I approach transgender women? Of course, because we are rare and you don't want to scare us off within the first 5 seconds. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as I have a conversation with you on that today here on Bambie. The bottom line with it is show us the same dignity and the same respect that you would show another human being. That's the only thing really that we're asking as transgender people. We're not asking for the world. We're not asking for this. We're not asking for that. We're just asking for a little bit of dignity, a little bit of honesty, and a little bit of respect. And for you all that love to approach transsexuals and lie about who you are, don't you know that at some point in time, your lies are going to be exposed and it's going to come out as to who you are? Liars, you shouldn't even approach us any fucking ways because you're lying about yourself. And let me tell you something. I have lied about myself for a long period of time. And there have been people that I lied to and that I tricked in my younger years. Of course, I don't know how the hell that I tricked them, how the hell they didn't know I was a transsexual, because I am certainly not to where I'm at today. I didn't have, all this going on and a convincing face and a convincing body, convincing curves and convincing legs and convincing skin and convincing this and convincing that. So I don't know how they didn't know. But again, stop lying to us. Stop pretending like, that you have this hidden secret identity. We don't want to know you if you're coming at us with a lie. That's just like us lying to you about being a transsexual, and then we come out and say that we're transsexual, years or months or whatever down the line that you've known us, and then you don't want anything to do with us. Well, if you're coming at us with a lie, why would you think that we would want anything to do with you? I'm feeling my little $3 outfit that I got from like the thrift store. Of course, I know that this is kind of off topic as we're going into it, as this summer comes along, and I've noticed that I'm filling out bathing suit tops, of course, better than I used to. So a lot of this stuff I'm kind of having to make sure that I'm like not busting out of it. And for all you that want to ask if I've had any kind of surgeries or implants and whatnot, no, homegirl here likes to keep it real. I was patient and paid my process in a due time. So I love to go out and of course go to thrift stores, go to Walmart, go to clearance racks, go to Ross, go here and go there. And I've realized that in my transition, it's not about what you wear. It's about how you wear it. And homegirl here loves to piece together outfits for less than $5 and look nice and ghetto just for you. Anyway, as we get into a little bit of this topic, the one thing that I have to say to you is that the first things that come out of your mouth when you're approaching a transgender woman should not be anything regarding your anatomy. We don't give a fuck how big you think your dick is. We don't give a fuck as to how you think that you're built and what you're like in a bedroom. And you should certainly have enough class and decency about yourself that you're not asking us anything about our anatomy, not asking us about our breast size, not asking us about things that are relating to a bedroom. I just met you. And the thing that really gets on my nerves, and it's not just my nerves, it gets on a lot of our nerves. Let me tell you something. If you wouldn't talk to your sister that way, if you wouldn't talk to a biological woman that way, and if you wouldn't talk to your mother that way, don't fucking talk to us that way, because we don't want to hear that shit. Now, I understand that there are some skis bags out there, some easy girls, and maybe they want to be talked to like that, but it doesn't give you the right to sit there and talk to everybody that way. Show some dignity. Have some class about yourself. Have some respect. Get to know her as if you would want to get to know any woman. The thing with us is that really, and again, I will push this until the day that I'm no longer on this earth anymore, because it's all about respect, and it's respect for human beings. And yes, that's including respect for transgender people, because the thing that really, we're not some kind of fetish object. We don't want to be talked to in just a sexual way just the first time that you meet us. And I noticed that that's starting to get a lot better, especially nowadays, that it's starting to become more in the public, or people are starting to become a lot more aware that we do exist. But again, if you're going to approach transgender people, just my little bit of advice to you is don't come off to us in a perverted sexual way, because really all you're going to do is just creep and gross us out. Another thing, when you're approaching transgender women or transgender men, we don't care to hear about like other trans people that you know. Like I'm not saying that to be a rude, stuck-up bitch or anything like that, but I don't give a fuck that you met a transsexual 5 years ago, and I don't give a fuck who you know that's transgender, because let me tell you something, we're all different people. That would be like me sitting here and explaining to you every single man that I've ever met in my life and expecting you to be able to relate with him, or every single woman that I've ever met in my life and expecting you to relate with her. We can't relate with each other. We're completely two different sides of the spectrum. We have two different stories. So I get really tired of that too when you're approaching trans people, as to we really don't want to hear about every single trans person that you've ever met in your life. And a lot of times you all are extremely confused as to who trans people are, and you think that just because somebody put on a wig and lipstick that, you know, we can relate to each other. So again, don't approach trans people with that. And, you know, and I'm not speaking for all trans people, but I'm saying don't approach me with that. It's a really bad idea, some of you taken and married men, to approach a lot of us trans women. I don't know. I guess you're looking for an adventure because maybe you're bored with your woman inside the bedroom. So you think that, you know, we want to hear that. I don't give a fuck. If you're taken or if you're married, I just look at you as a douchebag. Like I would if you were my man and you were cheating on me, like a lot of women do. And I know that this isn't, I know that men do this kind of like in general, and especially with like more attractive women, they don't really care. They're going to hit on a woman whether they're taken or they're married. But to assume when you're married or that you're taken that a trans woman's going to accept that is foolish of you, because a lot of times we're just like any other woman. We deserve a whole man, we deserve a whole person, we deserve a whole relationship. We don't deserve a half-ass you because you think that, you know, we want to be hit on by you because it's giving us something to getting your attention. It's not giving us a damn thing. And some of you approach me with all of your life problems, like just come pour it out on my plate because you find out one fact about me, so you decide to tell me your whole life story. And I understand that I'm out here in the public eye. I understand that I have a YouTube channel, and I understand that I have a nice audience that's building itself every single day. But I want you to know that I have, again, a lot of my own issues and a lot of my own problems. And it's really just not a good idea to approach your local trans person that you are interested in and just give her your whole life story in 5 seconds that you met her. Because I know a lot of you are comfortable doing that. And it just kind of bothers me. It's like, why would you want to share that much information with me and you barely know my name and you find out that I'm transgender? So you just think that that's your God-given right to give me your full life story. I don't want to hear your full life story in the first 5 minutes that I've met you. It's a really bad idea as well to approach like a lot of trans women or trans guys with how great that you think that you are. Now, I understand that it's healthy to have a lot of self-confidence about yourself, and Lord knows it took me a whole entire lifetime in transition to even have that much self-confidence about myself, and really, I still don't have it, even though I portray this act like I do. But I really don't want you to approach me, and a lot of trans women and a lot of trans people in general do not care about how great that you think that you are. I don't know who you're trying to impress or whatnot, but again, it's just kind of like, really, do you want an applause? Do you want a parade? Do you want a picnic? Do you want a cookie? We don't give a fuck how great that you think that you are. Why don't you let us get to know you and make a determination for ourselves? You don't have to make our determination for us. We can base that on our own judgment. Please do not approach your local trans person with how much that you're offering to pay for services. Not all of us are prostitutes. Not all of us are sex workers. Not all of us work in porn. Not all of us have to sell our bodies to profit. And again, I understand that it's a very uneducated people out here that are kind of new to a lot of things, and they rely on porno to tell them everything that they know about the transgender population. But not all of us are like that. Not all of us want to hear how you want to give us $200 for our time or whatnot. Get the fuck out of my face. And really, it's just kind of draining it, and we don't care as to what. A lot of us can work hard. You know, Donna Summer, she works hard for the money. Yeah, a lot of us can work hard for our money. So again, it's just all about showing dignity and respect. The same kind of respect that you would show your own sister, the same kind of dignity and respect that you would show to your own mother, the same kind of dignity and respect that you would want shown to your own daughter. Anyways, I've had a buku of fun here with you on the Bambie Nicole as to how to approach trans people, in my opinion, being a transsexual. Of course, I can't speak for the whole entire transgender population, but I can tell you from personal experiences of what I faced as to what I kind of expect. It's really simple. Honesty, dignity, and respect. The same respect that you show your own mother, sister, or daughter. Anyway, thanks for spending your time here with me on Bambie. Don't forget to comment, like, share your ideas below, subscribe, show all your family and friends and whoever else that you're going to show. Anyway, I appreciate you, my loves, and I can't wait to have a conversation here with you in a cheap ass outfit very, very soon. Keeping it real, keeping it ghetto, and keeping it got bam hot. I appreciate you. Bye.